Hey guys, welcome back to the Man Cave. I'm the UP Gamer, and today we're going to be doing some summoning. The reason we're doing summoning is because I've got a ton of food leveled up, and I'm going to make my first 6-star. So, we'll do some summons. If you would please like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to build this channel up, get my viewers informed, and do all that kind of stuff. So, if you would like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. So, I'm going to show you the food that I have. And I'm not totally ready for a 6-star yet, but I am getting close, or in the neighborhood of where I need to be. So the reason I'm gonna summon my shards right now, because if I get a better farmer than Elhain from my summons, then I would like to use that to make my first 6-star instead of Elhain. So. Or Elaine, whatever you want to call her. Alright. So, wish me luck. Summon time. We're going to start out with the Ancients, then we'll do the Sacred, and then we'll do the Void. Just because I like the Void creatures the best. So, wish me luck. Come on. And I need to make room before we do this. So, I'm going to have to feed. That's alright. Clear some space. I need 27. I have only 20. And we'll level up another 4-star that we're going to make into a 5-star to feed. And bye-bye 1-stars. It'd be better to feed the energy mugs. I believe they take down our monster storage, but we'll see. That'll be 6. I think we only need 1 more, so we'll feed this uncommon 2-star here, and I think that should be all the room we need. Unless I'm mistaken, which wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, no, we need, so we have 24, 26, 27, we only got 24, so we need to get rid of 3 more champions. So, bye-bye uncommons. Yeah, and I could have waited until I had all my food ready to absolutely go, but I needed to make a video for today, and I wanted to have content, and people like to watch summonings, so ta-da, here we go. Alright, that gives me all the food that I'll need. Our elf guard is level 28 now. And it is summoning time. Alright, I don't really know what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a legendary, which is probably highly unlikely. What I would really like is an epic or a legendary in the Void, I don't know what you want to call it. A Void, epic or legendary. Start out, here we go, we're just doing one at a time. That's a lot more fun for me, and I've worked hard to get these shards. So, here we go, first summon. What we gonna get? It's rare. I'm surprised. Alright, I need her. I could really use Apothecary, would be great. That is something that I definitely need. What does she do? Support. Attacks one enemy. Attacks all enemies. 50% chance of removing 1 random buff from a target. That's nice. 15% increased speed and increased crit rate buff on all allies for 2 turns. That is a very nice skill. What's the cooldown on it? Oh, to go down to 3 turns. Yeah, that's very nice. Revives, and she revives. Excuse me. Block damage buff if she's with Harrier. And increases everybody's speed by 10% in all battles. Not a bad character at all. Alright, moving on to the next one. Come on, legendary. Nope. Rare. Gore Mask. Know nothing about him. Attacks 2 times. Attacks 1 enemy. Damage increases by 20% if this attack's critical. Ignore shield and block damage buffs. And if you send it, we'll just ignore. And that increases hit points. Well, not awesome, but that's alright. 22 to go. Epic or rare? Or epic or legendary? Nope. Grinner. That is quite the model. He does have a lot of teeth. 25% increase attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Only a 25% chance though. Attacks all enemies. Removes a buff and revives an ally with 50% hit points. Not perfect. Alright, we're going to summon this one from here. What are we going to get now? Another rare. Flinger. I do not have him yet. Attacks all enemies. Inflicting critical hits. Attacks 1 enemy as ascended. Moving on. Alright, come on. Apothecary at least. Give me a rare Apothecary. I'd be fine with that. I'm happy with the food too, don't get me wrong. I already have one of her. That'll be a skill up for me probably. Come on, epic or legendary. Or Apothecary. I do not have Aethel yet. She is one of the characters that you can start out with. And I actually think she is better than Elaine. So there's a possibility I could be using her to go to 6-star. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Alright, moving on. Come on. Give me Apothecary at least. Boom. Epic. Nope. Apothecary. There we go. Beautiful. He will be getting leveled up and used all over the place. What's he do? Attacks 3 times at random, so he's good for clan boss. Heals target ally by 35 hit points, and it can be critical, which is it can be a huge heal, which is great. And this is the buff: 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. And then when you ascend it, it does that same thing, but then it also fills the allies' turn meters by 15% at the same time. He is a great champion. So I will definitely be building him. You can see all the reviews. This should all be 4.8. And he's not great for Spider's Den, but pretty much everywhere else in the game, yep, he's very useful. So happy to get that. If I get nothing else except food, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm hoping for a legendary or an epic, but if it doesn't happen, at least I got him. He's basically an epic in my book, so that speed boost is just, it's huge, especially for places like Arena. So, and it's a 5-turn cooldown, but if you bump it up, you can get it down to 3. So, just a great skill. Been wanting him. Glad I got him. All right, moving on. Next. Epic. Galcut. He's an Ogryn. He is ugly. What does he do? Attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Has a 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense buff for 2 turns. Or for 2 turns. Attacks all enemies 1 by 1 in random order. Damage inflicted decreases by 25% after each hit. So he attacks them all, but that's not epic. Oh, it's another AoE, so that's good. Attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance of placing a bomb that detonates after 3 turns. Damage based on attack. So that is not horrible either. And it's 2 AoEs. And what does this do? Ascension level 3. Increases ally crit rate in all dungeons by 24%. So he is not horrible. What are the... Yeah, I'm going to guess middle. Yeah, about a 4.5. He's not epic, but he might be a good farmer. That bomb is going to make him slow, though. But we'll play with him, see what we get. I'll probably build him up and just see what happens. Alright, going on. At least we got an epic. That's good. A legendary would be better. Wow. Marquess. That is a heck of a model. She has a lot of horns. And long 4 or 5 tails, I guess. Alright, what does she do? 25% chance of placing 25% decreased defense buff. Attacks all enemies. Weaken. And attacks one could freeze them. Alright. Alright, moving out here. We'll summon from there. No, I'm not doing this Ascension pack, not at the moment. Okay. Another Ancient Shard. We got 15 to go. And Bone Knight. I don't know if I have him yet. Attacks twice, weaken, heal reduction, and attacks all enemies. Increased crit rate on all allies for 2 turns. Not horrible, not epic. Another epic or legendary. Come on. Greybeard. I don't know if I have him. Provoke. Attacks all enemies. 25% chance of freeze. Shield on this champion for 2 turns. And could have counterattack. And that Ascension level 3, he gets increased ally defense by 30% in dungeons. That's not a bad buff for ascending there. Alright, next one. Legendary, one time. Nope. Magma Blood. I don't have him yet. Hurl, stun, decrease accuracy on all enemies, and attacks 2 times. The bomb debuff, and then increases accuracy in all dungeons. Alright, not horrible. Moving on. Come on, Bobby. Oh, I already have her. She will be used for skill ups. I'm got her leveled to 50 already. She's my current healer. I could use a better one. And I may have one now in Apothecary. So I got 11 left. We're just over halfway through these Ancient Shards. And here we go. What do we get? What do we get here? What do we get? Channeler? I don't know if I have him. Heal reduction, stun. Place a 30% increased speed buff on allies for 2 turns and fills the turn meter of all allies by 50%. That's the same thing that Apothecary has, so I'm probably going to keep him around and goof with him as well. Apothecary's might be better, but his doesn't even need to be... Well, it does need an Ascension, so... but his cooldown's one slower, so that's not as good. He may still be kept. We'll see. Alright, moving on. What do we got? What's coming? Gormask again. Just got him earlier. Alright. Blood Painter. I do not have him. And he has only a 15% chance of placing the poison debuff. Decrease accuracy. Fills the turn meter of all allies except this champion by 25%. That is not a bad ascended skill, though. He might be playable. We'll see. 8 to go. Sweet, another epic. Adriel. I do not have any idea about her. I don't even know if I've heard anybody talk about her. I kind of like the... she's got the Flying Nun hat. Attacks one enemy. Decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns. That is not epic. Heals all allies by 20% of their max, which is nice. And places a 30% reflect damage buff on them for 2 turns. That is a nice skill. I like that one very much. Blinding Flash. She attacks all enemies. 50% chance of placing a 50% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns. Has a 100% chance if this is a critical attack. Wow. Oh, and it's only magic ally speed in all battles. If it was all allies in all battles by 21%, she would be epic. She might be alright as a healer. Yeah, people think she's pretty good. And looking at her skills, I think she's pretty good as well. Any 4-star, I'm never going to get rid of any 4-star that I ever summon in this game. I've played other games and done that. Now, if I summon again and I end up with 6 of something, yes, I may feed them just to other ones to skill them up. But I'm not going to ever have 0 of any of the ones I've summoned before because buffs happen. And then all of a sudden, you don't have that anymore because you fed it. And now you're shit out of luck. So, but I like Adriel. We got 7 shards left. Can we get another epic or a legendary? Come on, shoot me a legendary. Executioner. I know he is a good farmer. He may be the one that has to get leveled up. You'll see in campaign here he's going to be rated very highly up. Why he's a good farmer? He has a stun beat debuff, attacks all enemies, and decreases the turn meter by 20%. Has a 50% chance of placing 15% decreased speed buff. It's based upon attack and defense. This one, increased defense and a counterattack buff on this champion for 3 turns. 60% chance if it goes off, and then he's got defense in all battles by 17%. So I've heard he is a very good farmer. So he may be the one I don't have him yet, so I have some stuff to build. And I still have to level up more food, so. But this is why I'm doing it now, so I'm getting the right characters or the right champions when I do level up my first 6 stars, so I'm not stuck with something that can't do the farming I need. Gnarlhorn, I have not seen him. Provoke on all enemies. And increased debuff on him, or increased defense or buff on him. Places unkillable. That's kind of nice. He could be fun. You could probably find a use for that. 5 shards to go. Pounder. I think I did. Yeah, I think I have used him before. I have summoned him before, so. And who is this? Hurler. I have not seen him. Attacks one enemy twice. Ignore defense by 50%. That ain't bad. Remove a random debuff. Fill this target's turn meter by 30%. Increase ally attack in dungeons by 21. That's not bad. And puts the target skills on cooldown. Yeah, I'll be keeping him as well. This skill could be very useful in certain instances. So, all right. Halberdier, I have gotten them before. 2 to go. Come on, one more epic or legendary. All this pollen and crap in the air, I'm loving it. Chopper, he looks like Warboy. Decreased debuff, or decreased defense debuff. Stun. Removes a buff from the target. Removes 2. And increase accuracy. Not excellent. Alright, last regular shard here. Come on, epic. Nope, regular. And another hurler. Alright, I gotta do something quick here. Just for a thumbnail of the video. Alright. Should we do Void first or Sacred first? I'm feeling Void. We should go Void last. So we're going to do the Sacred. We're going to get ourselves another Epic here. Wish me luck. Here we go. Come on. Legendary, not Epic. That would be awesome. Do it. Do it. Nope. We got another Epic. Crimson Helm. Not heard her name mentioned. Attacks one enemy. 30% chance of decreasing attack buff for one turn. It's 50%, so that's not horrible. Attacks 4 times at random. Each has a 75% chance of placing Provoke debuff for one turn. Places a block damage buff on this champion for one turn. That's nice. So she attacks, makes them provoke her, or provokes them to attack her, and then she places a block damage debuff on herself. That's a nice ability. 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 2 turns. Places a revive on death buff and a 60% increased buff on all allies for 2 turns. I wonder how long this revive on death is. Is it both or for 2 turns? And then ally dungeons, 33%. So she's like she's not really a healer, but she's kind of the opposite of healer. She'll take all the damage, soak it all up, and then when they hit her, she'll just revive. So definitely keeping her. May play around with her, see what she can do. Okay, Void Shards. Wish me luck. I want an Epic or a Rare from the Voids here. I know the chance is not very good. Doesn't this tell us what our percentage Void? 6% could be an Epic and 0.4% for a Legendary. So you're saying there's a chance. I know I got to hold 2 of them. Come on, Epic or a Rare. Come on now. Well, we got a Rare. Painkeeper. One enemy 2 times. Fills his champion's turn meter by 15%. That is not horrible. Attacks all enemies. Then heals this champion by 25% of their max hit points. And that's nice too. Attack and heals all allies. So she will wail everybody and then heal everybody on her team by 25%. So you want to build her with a ton of max hit points. And she'll heal all allies by 25% of her hit points. So say she got 50,000 hit points, 20,000 or 25% of that's 12.5k, and she'll hit the enemies and then heal them all for 25% of that. And decrease the cooldowns of all ally skills by 1 turn. And that's not horrible either. So she might be something we build that can help us in certain areas. Yeah, she's rated pretty good. You know, I don't know how good these ratings are or how measurable they are, but everyone thinks she's all right. So the heal is nice, and the skill cooldown is awesome. All right, guys, last one. Come on, Legendary or Epic, do it. Come on. Nope, another Rare. Marquise. I do not have her or him yet. Him looks to be. Critical. Decreased speed buff. That's nice on a crit. Counter attack buff and 15% continuous heal buff on this champion. Attacks all enemies. 35% chance of placing sleep for 1 turn. And not Epic. Alright guys, well thanks for coming by the Man Cave. That is my shard summoning video, and I'm going to go through, check out these creatures, see where I want to go and what I want to do. Like I said, I'm not really sure who I'm going to 6-star yet. I'm still looking it over, but we're going to do something, and it's going to be soon. I'm stalling in this game, so I got to get a 6-star so we can move on and upgrade and move farther into this game. Thanks for stopping by the Man Cave. Please like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for coming by. Have a good day.